All right, real Madden League. Got a nice little record going right here. Gonna get some tough opponents. See if we can pull this one off. See if we can pull it off. Pretty hard to shoot as well.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's week 11. From his own end zone, here we go. And that return's going to cost him just a little bit. Compared to a touchback, he's out just shy of the 30.
Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play on control. Precious on the floor. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of control. Getting money up to a whole nother level.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Staying with Walker. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw here. Connecting on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down from the 42. Slot man motioned over. First down, play action. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Putting a receiver in motion. This is Walker on 2nd. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. Looks to be at about the 17-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Now Hall. It's his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Blue gets the handout. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
This is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Hall setting to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
I'll air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. It's a design boot. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 18, 70 left.
Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. 3rd down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives them the 1st. Trying to throw this from the gun. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Dumps it off to his running back. For a second, we both thought he'd get the 1st, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
On 3rd down, Walker. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. This one goes for 3 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. He'll work against the blitz. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. He's dropping back to throw. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT.
Tried to play underneath.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Packers 60. Packers 60. Back.
They'll start the drive with blue. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
A 3rd down run with blue. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
12 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 50.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
Okay, ready?
2nd quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got a first to begin the frame.
18 Cardinal. Check. Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw. Here's Hall.
Shit.
All around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
70 Rangers. Let's go. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And it's out of bounds. Took a bounce. It's going to be marked right along the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Back now, pressure coming. Throw left side, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. Nice play, solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Running with Walker again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts from the 16. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Hall looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like. he gets a good bit and that first down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready. 19 tight.
Hall now. On the move, past the 40. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
19 tight, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warriors 70. Ready.
Hall. He has room past the 25. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready. Viking 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Throwing it again here. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He had a
Man.
play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I was going to be jarred.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Looking out,
Seahawks
man.
bring it out the punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. Picked up at the 38. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Come on.
give. It's blue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He throws a bullet to the center. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach. But, yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Cut out left. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They'll go play action. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They're going for this. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And he takes it down to the 33. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. He's going to throw it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll air it out on third. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up fourth and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And on fourth and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Fourth down, pass coming. And this one's swung away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing is Hall. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
You can walk back something.
Now it's Blue. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10.
Here we go,
Hall setting to throw. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Now Hall. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune.
This ain't working out, fellas. What's going on?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. We'll work against the blitz.
Oh, come on, man.
Trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And little to nothing
that
on
needs
that
to rock
return
back.
as the coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the Seahawks first down.
First and 10 now from the 46. Now looking to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They are throwing it again. Throw left side, caught by Smith-Njigba. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
All in left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. Makes a man miss. He's off. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Throwing now on first down. Brought in. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Second and very short, looking to pass. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit...
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch them off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 14. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Spell game.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Down, Cougar 19! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
19 target.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So did.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Back now, pressure coming. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
Isaiah Simmons on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Seahawks' 27-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on, shot alert, chop alert, Cougar 19.
He gets it. And he's tackled for the 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now Blue. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Going with Blue here. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Go now. Viking 18. Ready.
Throwing now. Another shotgun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there. Unable to bring it in.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's a razor-thin margin separating these teams. The difference of just a single point as we begin the 4th. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped around the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They'll throw it here on 1st. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Walker on 1st down. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, gets the better defenses in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working now from the gun. That's Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. To the sideline, and he's got it. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
It's inside the 10. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Extremely important moment here for the Seahawks as they go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Come on.
Blue running to the right. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. They'll run this with Blue. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, Scott.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Paul. This is caught by Blue. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to throw it. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hawk 7, smash, tag, Bronco 80, go.
Blue gets the handoff. Trying to make it happen, no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. To throw, here's Hall. Hits his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Let's go.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. It's caught left side by Harris. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
Okay, ready?
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Drive begins with a walker run. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
set of downs for him from the 31. On the carry, it's Walker. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Let's go.
Staying with Walker. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule. It takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, check that. 70 Timberwolves.
Oh, and they're going to have the full left drive power for it. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him.
They call these 3rd and 1 hard yards. Why not give it to one of the hardest football players on the team, your fullback, to do the job?
First down.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Dallas.
We tried.